Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the body angles in the golf swing. So a really important concept in the golf swing is to maintain the body angles that we have it set up. So we want to make sure we get in the right body shape to start with. So from the front angle, we always want to feel like we've got this left side pretty much in line. It's like I'm standing against a wall, and there's a small angle in the right side of the body. So my spine is leaning slightly away from the target. Okay, it doesn't have to be a lot. I always think that the best way to do it is to make sure you've got that left side straight and the head pretty much in the middle of the feet. Okay, so if I lean too much, I've got too much angle to start with now, my head's over my right foot. Or if I get inverted this way, I've got the angle on the left side, my head's too much over the left. So if I have my head in the middle of the feet, my left leg, hip and shoulder pretty much all in line, I don't need to stand any wider than shoulder width, then I can get into the right body shape to start with. So now I want to maintain that angle on the backswing. So when I swing back, I don't want my shoulders to tilt under too much this way. You can see my head again goes forward. Now I've got the angle again in the wrong side. I also don't want to roll the left shoulder and over rotate this way. Now my head's going too much to the right. So what I want to do from that first movement is really get the club head moving first with the arms this way. Okay, you can see how my right arm folds just slightly. And my shoulders look fairly level at that point. My left shoulder's only worked down just a little bit from its starting position. That way I'm able to maintain this angle, okay, this body angle on the backswing. So you can see when I start, I've got the small angle on the right side, and I've maintained that in that first move. Now from this position, the club works up and behind me. Again, I'm lifting the club with my arms, and that left arm is pulling my left shoulder off the wall, my head staying in the middle of the feet. Okay, so when I get to the top of the backswing, I've still got my left hip on the wall and I've still got my head in the middle of the feet. And that way I'm able to maintain that body shape or that body angle, okay? It's a very slight lean away from the target. Now for most players who get an inverted angle at the top, it gets very hard to correct that. You don't have much time, you've got to slide the hips forward and tilt the head back to try and get into a hitting position. So I think with the average golfer, you're better to get into a good starting position and learn how to maintain that body shape into the top of the backswing. If I've done that, now when I start down, all I do is I shift across to the left a little bit, but you can see actually I maintain that angle in the right side. I don't just shift the hips forward and tilt the upper body back. Now I've got too much shape, that's a really common mistake. What I do is I just shift that way, maintain my body angles, come into impact. So I've still got that angle on the right side, I've just shifted slightly forward, okay? So I need that forward shift because I'm creating momentum as I swing down, and I want to really feel like I'm covering the ball, okay, this way. Like I said, we don't want to shift back this way. We also don't want to over rotate too early this way and get a reverse body shape again. So it's all about getting into the right starting position, being able to maintain it, okay, a little shift forward, maintaining your body angles, hitting. You can still see as I go through, I've still got some shape here in the right side. And it won't be till the end of the swing where I stand up and come forward that I'm really forward and I lose that angle on the right side. Okay guys, so from the back angle, we're going to tilt forward from the hips. We're going to have the knees slightly flexed. We want to have the chin up a little bit. So we want to maintain this overness of the body also on the backswing. So I'm going to get the club arcing around here on the first move. Okay, as I lift up, I want to make sure I'm staying over. So I'm not lifting up and over rotating on the backswing. I'm not tilting and losing height on the backswing. I'm pretty much staying on at the same height as I go back. Okay, now when I start down, I want to make sure I stay over. This is really important. A lot of golfers will stand up at this position here. I want to make sure we maintain our overness as we come down. That way my arms come down in front of my body here. I get the right path with the arc of the club coming into the ball here. So at impact, I'm staying over. As I work through, I'm still staying over into this position here. You can see how my left shoulder is now higher than the right. Okay, at the top of the backswing, the left is lower than the right. But I'm just maintaining my overness as I come down into impact, right into this position here. Now at the very end, I'm going to lift up and again lose that body angle as well. So really, when we're talking about these body angles, we want to maintain this one here. We want to maintain the overness here. We want to get them right at the setup. We want to maintain them into the backswing, right down until after impact here. Now at this point, This is when we sort of lift up and we lose our posture.